Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about patience and what is patience. So if you click on this video and you're a Christian or a follower of Christ that's struggling with patience or wondering how to get more patience or what is patience, then you clicked on the right video. I would appreciate if you guys would subscribe and like, but you don't have to. Let's get straight into this video. What is patience? Patience is being content. And what does content mean? Content is being okay with a situation in your life. For example, let's just use a simple way of waiting in line, right? At the amusement park or just in line for something. You're like, oh, I really want to get this thing. I really want to get to my destination. Or I really want to see this person. But you're like, oh, I had to wait so much. And we can get impatient in those times. For example, at the store, once again, amusement parks, or just waiting to see somebody or get something. Sometimes we can get too impatient. And that impatient can lead to frustrated and frustration basically. And basically what patience is being okay with where you are right now. For example, if you're waiting in a line at an amusement park, or you're either waiting for somebody or something, you're okay where you're at right now. You're like, it's alright, I can wait. I can wait for that person, I can wait for this thing, I can wait to get there. I am okay where I'm at. It's going to take time, but I'm okay. And then sometimes we can get impatient. And once again, referring back to when impatience brings frustration, right? So when impatience leads to frustration, frustration could lead us into sin. And what type of sins, you might be asking? Cursing, just making the wrong decisions, treating people badly, getting impatient, like short temper, like you get so mad, like when somebody bugs you or anything, you're like, oh my gosh, and just being impatient just sometimes leads to sadness, and just sadness is a bad thing too, because God does not want us living in sadness at all, right? So I want to tell you guys how to get more patience, and it is by asking God. It is by asking Him to help you to get patience. And God's not just gonna give you patience like that. He's not just gonna be like, all right, here you go. And you're gonna be like, whoa, what the heck? I'm not even getting mad. What the heck, But instead of giving us patience, He's gonna send us tests to be patient. For example, we're either going to have to wait for something or wait, and that can build patience. That can be like, all right, this can build patience. I can learn to be patient. I can sharpen my patience here. And with also getting mad, because being patient and getting mad is something that is seriously like important, right? So like if somebody's bugging you, just take a deep breath and be like, all right, this can build patience. And in those little things that God helps you with and grants you in, that can build patience too. So always make sure to know when you are going to be tested for your patience, or just in some opportunities to sharpen your patience. Be like, all right, here we go. And the Holy Spirit will help you. He'll give you enough strength to build your patience. So yeah, always ask God for those patience, or always ask God to help you build patience. I wanted to talk about errors that we can possibly make when we get too impatient. For example, let's just bring up like a relationship. If you're waiting for a relationship and you're like, you can't wait, right? But just know that God has somebody special for you and someone exactly for you. But if we get too impatient and we're like, oh, I can't wait, I want it now, and you just go search for somebody that isn't even the person that God has for you, it can lead you down the wrong path. It can take you out of God's will, right? And not only that, but it can either cause you to sin with that person, or like in different type of ways, And not only that, but just it's with anything, like with a blessing that you want, I guess any blessing basically. If you go to seek it, if you rush it, you want it now, you try everything in your power to get it now, it could probably lead you away from God, and it could probably hurt your relationship with God. And there's like this quote and like verse, or not yet, quote that I've heard before. It's like, if God were to bless you with what you wanted now, how are you 100% sure that it wouldn't take you away from Him, or that it wouldn't destroy your relationship with Him? So always be patient and know that before God blesses you with something, He'll turn you into the right person that can take care of that blessing. And His timing is never, never late. So if you're growing impatient in anything in your life, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a big blessing, a financial breakthrough, or anything of that in your life, just know that God's timing is never late and it's never too early, but it's always perfect. So just continue to trust Him, continue to be content and okay in where you're at. Continue to ask Him for patience. Continue to ask the Holy Spirit to help you to gain patience, and watch how your life will change. So yes, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to comment down below, and I would appreciate if you guys would subscribe and like, but you don't have to. And I hope this video blesses you guys and helps you guys. And as always, I'll glory to God and stay safe.